So hey besties, if you like pineapple upside down cakes, then this video is just for you. But before we get into it, make sure you follow your girl on all social media platforms listed above. So we are going to make us a grown-up version of this pineapple upside down cake. And I know y'all thinking, Jazz, what do you mean grown-up version? We are going to make us a white Hennessy pineapple upside down cake. Now when it comes to cake, one of my two favorite cakes is going to be red velvet first, pineapple upside down cake next. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. So first we're going to go ahead and get us some canned pineapple. You could use fresh if you have, but I just had canned. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into a bowl. After I get my pineapples into a bowl, I'm going to go ahead and get me some white Hennessy, and I'm going to pour just about an ounce of white Hennessy, just enough so the pineapples can absorb it. And then we're going to put that to the side, cover it up, put it in the refrigerator, and let that soak. The longer you let it soak, the stronger your pineapples are going to be. Now while our pineapples are soaking, we're going to go ahead and start working on our cake. I'm using this Pillsbury pineapple cake, but they also have another one which is a pineapple upside down supreme, I believe is the name of it, but I couldn't find that one, so we're just going to go ahead and use this pineapple cake. Now while we're preparing our cake, you want to make sure you get your oven on 350 degrees or whatever the box instruction says, because you want to make sure your oven is nice and hot when we go to put our cake in. We're going to put in our dry mix first, and now it's time to add in all our wet ingredients, and we're going to follow this per box instructions with just a tiny little twist. I'm going to start with adding my eggs, and for the box instructions we needed 3 eggs, so I went on ahead and added in my 3 eggs. Once I got my eggs, it's time for me to go ahead and add the twist. Now the twist to this is that pineapple juice from the canned pineapples we had. You're going to go ahead and add that in there, and I used about a half a cup. Once I got my pineapple juice in there, I went on ahead and added in my milk, and I'm using a almond milk, non-dairy milk. I went on ahead and added in some oil as well, and now it's time to go ahead and mix everything up. You want to make sure that you got all your ingredients together. Now if you got a mixer or you got a stand mixer, that is going to make this process so much easier. But if you like your girl right here and you do not have a mixer or a stand mixer, and you just got to go ahead with your spoon and get to work, go ahead and put them arms to work. Went on ahead and made sure I got everything mixed together, and now it was time to melt my butter. I went on ahead and melted me some butter, and once your butter is melted, you're going to go ahead and add in your brown sugar. That's how you're going to get that nice sweet brown sugary coated top on top of your cake. You want to make sure you add enough sugar and enough butter where you can go ahead and coat the bottom of whatever size pan you're using. Now because this is an adult version, I'm only going to make a small pan for me, and then I'm going to go ahead and make another pan for the kids as well, and they're just going to have a regular pineapple upside down cake, nothing extra in theirs. I'm going to go ahead, after my glaze is ready, we're going to go ahead and add those pineapples that have been soaking in that white Hennessy in there, and I went on ahead and put a whole pineapple at the top. I had enough room to put a whole pineapple at the bottom, and because my container was small, we had to go ahead and cut that pineapple in half, so I can add a half on this side and I can add another half on the bottom side. So we was able to fit 3 whole soaked pineapples, because we ain't gonna waste no pineapples, and we surely not gonna waste no white Hennessy. Now that 4th pineapple, you know your girl ate it. It was so good too. Went on ahead and poured the rest of the white Hennessy that did not absorb into the pineapples into the bottom of the tray. Now don't worry, it's not gonna be too strong, friends, because some of the alcohol will cook out during the baking part, but some of the alcohol will be tasted in it as well. You're still going to get that Hennessy flavor inside of your cake. I went on ahead and layered the top of it with some of the cake mix. Now you don't want to pour too much, because when you're cooking your cake is going to rise. So I was just trying to make sure that I got it at the halfway mark. After I felt like it was at the halfway mark, I went on ahead and spread it out my cake batter, trying to make sure that I keep all the liquid underneath the bottom and all the cake mix right on top. Now don't worry if you don't get all of your cake mix on the bottom. It's okay, it's still going to be delicious. Now y'all see we had a few little bit of clumps that we didn't get. We're going to make sure that we spread those out as well, and once it looks like this, it's time to go in the oven. Once it went in the oven, I let it bake. It was time to cool, and once it was time to cool, I went on ahead and it slid out just like that, so easily. A beautiful pineapple Hennessy upside down cake, and those little cherries, I don't like them, so I didn't add them.